So we are on the way to get this 2019 Audi SQ5's front windows tinted, and there is a few things you need to consider when getting your windows tinted in your car. First off is the place you're going. There's two considerations. One, look at the reviews, but the reviews will only tell you how the installation goes, not the type of tint. Usually people write reviews pretty quickly after getting the tint installed, so really just focus on the reviews in terms of the installation. Is it a good process? Were they quick? Was it a reasonable price? All that. I'm going to Cruise Customs in Hillsboro, Oregon to get my windows tinted because the reviews looked good. The second thing you need to consider on who you're going to go to get your windows tinted is going to be the type of film they use. If the window tint installer does not tell you what type of tint they use, run. Do not go there. The tint matters for the longevity of how it's going to last. That's redundant, but you get my point. If you don't want it to turn purple, if you don't want it to bubble, all that is going to come down to the type of tint you use or the brand of tint. And there are lots of good brands, but there's also lots of bad ones. So that should help you find who's going to tint your car. But now there's two considerations of what tint you get. The first is the most obvious, which is the percentage you want. Now, the back windows on this Audi SQ5 are already at about a 20% tint level, and so I'm gonna leave that right where it is. I think that looks good. And that percentage is just the amount of light let through the tint. So the darker it is, the lower percentage you'll have. So a 5% tint is like a limo tint. 70% is like a very light smoke. So I'm gonna go with 30% for these front two windows. It's the only windows I'm actually getting tinted because they're clear right now. I want 30% because I think that's gonna be a good balance of during the day, I can still make gestures to people, telling people to go or whatever, and I can just still communicate with other drivers and pedestrians, but at night it's pretty private. It still just becomes, you know, nearly fully dark. You're not gonna be able to see in very easily, and that's the reason I get tint is I like the privacy and I like the aesthetics. So I'll pop up an image here. Here's kind of a good rough idea of the different tint percentages and what they're going to be looking like. So if you figured out the percentage you want, now you get to decide between if you want ceramic or if you want regular. And there's like privacy tint or like security tint or film that at least, you know, tries to hold the windows together a little bit better. I actually had that on a Jeep Grand Cherokee, but I don't know, I never really tested it out and it doesn't seem to be a really common thing anymore. That was Viper tint back in the day. I don't even know if Viper is still around. So your main options are going to be regular or ceramic. Now, the regular tint, its main job is just to tint the windows, reduce the amount of light that gets let in. Full stop. It's what you see is what you get, literally. But ceramic's big thing is kind of the thermal barrier. There's, to simplify, there's a couple different ways your car heats up, right, during the summer months, which is one, the air. If you just let it sit, even in the shade, if it's 95 degrees out, your car is probably going to be 95 degrees inside if you let it sit in that weather for, you know, 5 hours or whatever. It's like if you put your car in the oven, it's obviously going to heat up. The other way is through the sun. I think that's radiation, right? Where the sun comes through the glass, it hits all the black interior in your interior, and that, you know, energy transfers into heat into your car. The ceramic tint blocks that one really well. So if you get ceramic tint, you can see the sun still on your hands, depending on the tint percentage you get, but it's not really going to be warm anymore. It's really, really strange in kind of an impressive way. Now, if I was doing the full car in tint, I would consider doing ceramic. It's probably a like 30 to 50% upcharge to get ceramic tint, but considering I'm only doing 2 windows, the value add for a couple windows of ceramic tint for an extra 50% upcharge just isn't really worth it to me. I just don't feel like I'm gonna see that big of a difference. And again, I don't really mind feeling the warm sun on my skin. That sounds like a nice thing. So I'm not looking to impress anyone with 2 out of the, you know, 10, 15 windows, whatever, in this car being in ceramic. So you found a highly reviewed installer, you found that they use good tint, you've decided on your percentage and if you want regular or if you want to pay extra for ceramic. Now it's time to go get our tint done. That's exactly what we've done. We're doing 30% non-ceramic at Cruise Customs. Oh, and before I forget, all you need to bring to a tint installer place is going to be money to pay for the tint and blue painter's tape. I'll get back to the painter's tape once we get the tint installed. Absolutely. It was great talking to Jason at Cruise Customs while he did the work and everything. They've got a great spot here. and it really was pretty quick to get everything done. He did say though that I can take this through the wash as of now, right after getting it done. So we are gonna go get a wash and try to not roll down the window when we go wash the car. Instead, we are gonna have to open the door. It doesn't need a wash right now, but I wanna surprise my fiance with the window tint, and it's better done with a clean car, right? Well, welcome to owning a black car. We got the car washed maybe only a couple days ago, but it rained and it's spring, so there's pollen, so it's already dirty again. But the windows are officially done. We went with 30% and it looks fantastic. Now, Jason at Cruise Customs actually showed me a couple more options from the kind of 20% to 35%, and I think we nailed it with the 30%. Now, 20% looks great on other cars with other visions, but what we wanted was something really, really classy that looked good, that like didn't block out everything. You can still like see me making gestures on the other side of the window and everything, but there's just good privacy. But it's dark enough too that at night it really does look very, very dark, and it's hard to see in, especially at a glance. And that's great for being on the side of the road as well. You know, we do live near Portland and everything, which means we're gonna be parking downtown sometimes, and it's nice that you can't just walk by and see if we accidentally left a phone in the cup holder or anything like that. Now, I mentioned blue painter's tape, remember that? And that is for the inside of your doors, because they put a little sticker on there that says, hey, don't touch your windows, because you're not supposed to roll down your windows for a few days. But that's just gonna leave me pressing the button while a sticker is on top of it. So I take that off and I take blue painter's tape and I nearly build a wall that makes it so I can't actually touch the switches. So if I reach for them from muscle memory, I just can't hit them. I will hit tape first. It's been a couple days now. I actually have removed the tape from those pieces now because like my muscle memory is gone, so I know not to press them. And I'm gonna try to wait as long as possible before rolling down the windows. Now, besides being my fiance's daily driver, it's also going to be acting as a camera car for this channel, for Instagram, for YouTube, for TikTok, for all of it, as we chase down my motorcycle and other just amazing cars and motorcycles and whatever we can find on the road. So the channel is still going to be staying motorcycle focused, but there's just some things on this car that are too cool not to talk about. I hope this helped you figure out where to get your tint, what type of percentage, and all that. Let me know what you think of this level 30% regular tint on the front windows, and I'll see you in the next video.